And actually, when you make paneer, you want to use whole milk and not skim milk, because paneer is a fresh cheese. And so in order to make cheese, you need fat. If you want fat, you need whole milk. Whoops. It's a little too full. So when making paneer, you want to be careful. You want to make sure to stir it well and constantly scrape the bottom and not let the milk get sticky and burn. If you should be unlucky and have it stick and burn, as soon as you smell that it's burning, quickly pour the milk out of the burnt pot into a clean pot. And 9 out of 10 times, if you catch it right away, you'll have saved the milk. The burnt smell will not have permeated the milk. That's true of any dish that you're cooking. As soon as you smell that it's burning, quickly transfer the contents. It takes a while for the burnt smell and taste to get into whatever you're cooking. So you can usually save it right away. In the meantime, we're going to set up the paneer mold. And what that consists of today is a Tupperware that has holes drilled in it. Whoops. A Tupperware that has holes drilled in it for drainage, as you can see. On a slope where it's going to drain right into the sink. A lid that fits down inside. And then a cheesecloth. So, with the cheesecloth, so you get it to fit into the contours of the container. So once you see that the milk is starting to get frothy, then you know it's about to boil. So paneer, all it is fresh cheese. Very simply, you just bring milk to a boil, put in the curdling agent, and that separates the fat content from the water, from the whey, and then you just take out the solids and put them to hang, to dry, press them. You can use any one of a number of things to curdle the milk. I use just apple cider vinegar. You can use vinegar, apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, citric acid, salt. Many things will curdle milk. Looks like it's ready to boil any minute, or any second I should say. I think that's it. Alright, so just give it a good stir. Get it moving, and then pour it in. Looks good. Indians always told me not to turn off the flame as soon as it boils, because otherwise the paneer will end up being hard if it boils once you put the curdling agent in. But that looks like great separation. That's what you want. You want it to be very clearly curds and then a yellowish, yellowy greeny whey. Perfect. So now we scoop out the solids into our container. Whoops. That's a lot more than I thought it was going to make. So this is a gallon's worth of milk. Again, your yield will be a lot less if you don't use a high quality milk with a good fat content, and especially if you use skim milk. Once you've scooped out most of it, then just take the pot and strain it through a sieve, like that one there. Once you have the paneer all loaded up, then you cover over the top with a cheesecloth. So that's a nice mold right there. And your lid, squeeze it down, get all that water out, get a weight. I gotta go find a weight. I think for this amount, for a weight, I'm just gonna use this pot. This little Tupperware full of water. There we are. So the reason why you want to squeeze it is that if you're going to cut it into cubes, you want to make sure that it sets up and becomes firm. So you just put the weight on top, which will squeeze out the water through the holes, let it drain into the sink, and you can leave it overnight like that. It's fine. And then after a few hours, if you're making a small amount, as we did today, or I don't know if you're making a huge amount overnight, after the paneer sets up, then just turn it out. And there you have a nice block, nice solid block of fresh cheese.